Hey, abundant family, welcome back to Speaking in Abundance. I love coming here weekly, giving you guys something that can spark your spirit any kind of way possible. If it's a word and it helps, hey, I love it, and I am doing my job, working the gift that God gave me. I am talking about it's your time. What do you mean it's your time? I'm talking about the people that's always in the back, the people that's never really in the front of the scene, the ones that are really always operating from behind the scene. I am talking to you today. The ones that pretty much help everybody or put everybody's things before theirs and never really work on their stuff. I'm talking to you today. It's time to get from the back. It's time to get from the back. You know why? Because it's your time. You are a pusher. I call you the pusher because you push everybody else's dreams. You push everybody else's goal. You push everybody else's happiness. You push everybody else's success. But guess what? You don't operate and make yourself do those same gifts. You don't require much from you. You don't require the same goal for yourself and for your dreams. I understand sometimes we live vicariously through others because we are sometimes afraid of being successful, believe it or not, or we are afraid of failure. One of the others are stopping us from moving to the front. Because I was that way at first because I had dreams, I had goals, I had ideas, and I would always give my ideas to someone else. I would never apply them to myself. I would always tell one of my friends or one of my family members, hey, this will be pretty cool if you do this. Or, hey, this will be dope if you do that. When in actuality, it was something that God gave me and wanted me to do. But I kind of failed at doing it, applying it to myself, but pushed the idea on someone else and thought like, okay, so I pretty much lived my life through them or through the situation by seeing it happen, but it did not happen through me. But guess what? That does not have to be your story. You know why? Because it's your time. It's your time. It's your time. It's your time. You think like a leader, but you operate as a follower. How many of those, listen, how many of us do that? How many of us operate like that? We have leader mentality. We have leader ideas. We're strong as a leader, but we operate as a follower, pushing our ideas on someone else. Guess what? Time out. No more of that. Now it's a time to move from the back of being the pusher to the front of the line. From the back to the front of the line. It's your time. It's your season. It's your time to, let your gift be shown. It's your time to let your idea, all these ideas you had over the years, guess what? It's time for you to put your mark and your name on your things. It's your time. It's okay with helping someone else out. Some of us like to help. It makes us feel good when we help people. But guess what? We have to now help ourselves. You've helped everybody get a home. It's time for you to help yourself. You've helped everybody build their credit. Now it's time. You've helped everybody out of depression. You've helped everybody establish their business. You've helped people establish their lives. When they was in a slump, in a bump, you pulled them out and now they're successful because you've imparted your gifts and your ideas and your wisdom and your knowledge inside of them. But guess what? You don't have those same requirements for yourself. You've lived your life for years through others. Listen, that's just like parents. We push our kids so hard during their teenage years when they're at a place where it's time for them to accomplish a goal. And we push them so hard because we live our lives through them. Because basically some of the things that we push them to do are things that we failed to do when we were their age. Yes, we want them to be successful and we want them to make it, but sometimes we push them so hard because it's our dream and it's our goal that we had set for ourselves, but we did not accomplish it. And sometimes the kids like, Mom and Dad, listen, we don't really want that. That's your thing. That's because we fail to accomplish our own goals within ourselves. We push a lot from the back when we should be pushing from the front, but upward. From the front, meaning us, upward. It's okay to help everybody else out. It's okay to make sure everybody else is good, but have that same requirement for yourself. Make that goal achievable for yourself. You're the pusher, but now it's time to push yourself. You know why? Because it is your time. Your time is now. Your season is now. You're late. You got to catch up. You've been putting your goals and your dreams in ideas into others to see them manifest. Time out for that. Go ahead and apply your things that God give you. Things that God give you when you're sleeping and when you wake up like, oh, that's cool, that's dope. So you tell it to somebody else to do. Enough of that. Apply those things to yourself because it is your time. You're not going to fail at it. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your ideas. Don't doubt your goals. You have been there for everybody else. It is time for you to be there for yourself. It is your time. It is your season. Now is your moment. That thing that you are so afraid of doing, that you just keep second guessing yourself about it. Go for it. Do not give the idea to somebody else anymore. Stop doing that. Yes, it's still being accomplished, but it's not being accomplished at the capacity that it should be accomplished at, because it's something that God gave you to do. We really are afraid of failure. I know it was me. I'm all right with working from the back. I can work strong from behind the stage. I can work strong from behind the scenes. I'm very strong behind the scenes. I like operating low key. A lot of us like to be that way. But guess what? Also, a lot of us are leaders. A lot of us should be in the front of the scene. Get from the back. Get from the back of the line. Get from behind the curtain. Get from behind the scene. Get from pushing everybody and start pushing yourself. You have to. Because we need more leaders out there. We need more leaders. We need new faces. We need new voices. We need new ideas with new names and new faces attached to it. I know your ideas have been out there for years, but we don't know that because you have given your idea to someone else to push. It's time to push yourself. It's time to push your goals. It's time to push your dreams. Come out of hiding. Let's see what you have. Come out of hiding. Come out of hiding and living your life through others because you are afraid of what they or them or whomever may say or think about what you have to offer. But you've really been offering this stuff for years from behind the scene. Let's go. Let's push yourself. It is your time and it's your season. Listen to me. I want to pray today that God elevate you from the back to the front quickly. I pray that God advance your gift from the back to the front quickly. I pray that God pushes your dreams from the back to the front quickly because you have been working. You have been working. You have been working through the lives of others. You have been pushing others. And I pray that God now push you from the back to the front. Allow your gifts, your anointing, your presence, your voice, your ideas to flourish on the scene. Because listen, people like me want to see what you have to offer. I love seeing new talent. I love seeing new voices. I love seeing people rise. I'm always going for the underdog. It is time for the underdog to achieve. It's time for the underdog to come from the back and push their own goals to the front. So I pray for your strength, that you do not be afraid in this season and you walk in your total abundance. Listen to me. Walk in your total abundance. You have been abundant from the back for way too long. Walk in your abundance, your total abundance, okay? And listen, share what you have with us. I'm excited to see you move from the back because I know you have been helping people for years. But it is your time. Tell yourself, it's my time now. You listen, matter of fact, you have to make up for the times you've pushed others. I want to see what you have. They want to see what you have. And I pray that God elevates you quickly. And I pray that God does it for you because I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited for what you have to offer us. Okay. And I pray the strength of God over your mind and your spirit and your gift and your anointing. The same strength that you had from the back. Allow that strength to be upon you now in your own gifts and talents. Okay. I love you. And thank you all for hanging out with me weekly and speaking in abundance. Listen, share the video. Share this message with somebody. If it's not for you, I promise you, it's for somebody. I love you, abundant family. See you at our next video. I'll see you at our next cookout because we are a family, okay? I love you, abundant family.